Hi, everyone. Let's get ready to rumble, rumble. Let me know if there's any echoing. I'm in another room. I thought I would switch it up because of the energetic factors. And sometimes we need to protect ourselves. So I would like to protect myself. And so I'm definitely really excited to go live. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. There's some things that have been on my heart. I am ready to talk about them, but this has been a interesting, situational. So I am so glad to have you guys on. I'm not in my bedroom because of an energetic thing. I'm learning a lot about energy, and so uh, I don't want to pull any of that into my bedroom. But we're still after dark. I want to welcome my daughter, and I want to welcome my one of my best friends, Hannah. Thank you for showing up, showing out, and like my page. Hit the notification so we can raise the algorithms so y'all could come in on Saturday and have that chat with me. And I wanted to talk about how to heal your energetic ties that are tied to you because I'm just saying it is literally been a lot of attachment here. And we do understand a few weeks ago we started a noni fast. I'm still doing my noni fast, but it looks like I'm gonna be able to break it soon. Hopefully I could break my noni fast really soon. And you know, one thing I want to say to y'all, I just want to say to y'all, get people out of your reality that are wasting your time because it messes up your algorithms. You know what I'm saying? It messes up your ability, your ability to draw people that are matching your energetic vibration. No, we want to hang on and get all sensitive. And I'm saying that this is not the time for us to get all sensitive with that. This is the time for us to connect with people that are giving you value and that you are experiencing. There's a lot of energy out there and it's running rapid, and I don't know if some of you guys that were on my live, I did a live in Facebook in 2020, and on that live, I had a vision, and in that vision, I started seeing things energetically coming out of the ground. But I didn't really know what it was. I just knew it was something, and so trying to understand it was like, I didn't know what to think of it. So now we're 2 years, almost 3 years down the road, and now I'm starting to understand it. And you guys, we're in a time that there is so many nefarious, energetic parasites hanging out, being your friend, being your familiar, bringing your Theo, your uncle. They be like being everybody to you. but they're draining your source energy for you to expand. And the thing that I want to talk about is the Scorpio, how the Scorpios are feeling right now, because we are really being attacked on every hand. But the interesting thing, um, we're definitely ready. We're definitely ready for this showdown, because this is an opportunity for us to be manifestors. And if you are ready to manifest, and if you're ready to change and move it forward, move it wide, move it over the mountain, move it over the skies, if you're ready to do that, oh, thank you. Hi. Diving. Yes, we're going to dive into the ocean, because we're going to dive like a Scorpio. Because Scorpios don't fear the dark energy. Scorpios don't fear the death. In fact, sometimes they look forward to the death. So, what I want to talk about is, how do we come to that place, that divine place, and start correcting this system which we find ourselves in this matrix? Because I'm telling you, the matrix is a deceiver. And so the reason I kind of want to talk about how do we change that vibration, because there's this one YouTuber, I can't remember her name, but the one thing that she said, I'm gonna give her heads up on that, because I told her that I was gonna share. I reached out to her and I was sharing, and the thing is that you can have someone that from afar, they can go into your energetic field and suck you dry, and then you're trying to figure out why you're so tired. You're trying to figure out like why you feel the way you feel, and it's because somebody's come into your auric field and they begin to live on that like parasites. And like I said, like a few weeks ago, we talked about doing that noni fast. And I've been in that noni fast since February. It has been amazing. It has been amazing, because what happens, you start getting insight. And that insight, that if somebody comes around and tries to feel or fool you with some bull, bing, 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 they can't fool you. They can't fool you, because your intuitive value is at a high radar, and it's almost like you can sense you can hear their bullshit. You can hear it, but you don't believe it. You don't believe it, because you know what? You're energetically clean. You have no ancestral attachments. You have no other people's ancestral attachment. Because if a man lies with you and he don't like his mother, oh, you're going to get that. You're going to get that auric field. You're going to feel the energy. You're going to have a problem. You may not see it right away, and you may not even be able to identify it. But knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So let me tell you what I wanted to discuss, because, really, one day I'm going to have my daughter on, and we're going to have a discussion. We're going to Zoom, because, the feminine is awakening. And I have been encouraging the feminine, because you know what? You can walk a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And when I created this farm, I really wanted to help the masculine, and I want to help the feminine. And, I love my guys that are following me. I love you guys, but you know what, you guys, there's a state of crisis in the masculine energy. And so what I wanted to do, for some reason, I got this download that the women are the key to the masculine's healing. And the reason they are the key, and they don't have to do a doggone thing, really. It's not a physical motion that they have to do. Women are the key to healing when they know thyself. Let me say that one more time. Okay, don't forget y'all wine. Remember I told you I got this wine at Trader Joe's. It is a Pinot Noir. No, Pinot Grigio. Yeah, it's a Pinot Grigio, but it has like a sparkle to it. It's really cool. I really love it. It's refreshing. It's cold as hell outside, but it's refreshing. I should be doing red wine, but I don't have any, and I've been telling y'all for weeks I don't have one because I haven't bought any wine in a minute. So I'm gonna take a drink and we will finish. So you guys, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to change your fucking life, man? Because it's okay. It's okay to play. You know, I play. I want to get some. I like to get some. I like to play. I don't want no. I don't want to be. I have times that I'm not. I don't want to commit to anyone. But it's crucial when you're playing that you choose wisely who you play with. And when you're coupling, you really need to choose wisely who you are coupling with. And that's why we did this Noni fast. We did this Noni fast because guess what? We're closing out ties. And let me tell you, when you do a Noni fast, you're not just doing a Noni fast because of the excess. You're doing a Noni fast. I just told my daughter this morning, we talked about it. You know, like if you were in a toxic marriage and that toxic marriage involved children, you know, really express to your children to cut those energetic ties. You're not cutting the energetic tie to the relationship. That's something personal to each person. But the energetic vibe that is connected to your source, the way you get your source energy from source God, you do not want to be attached to a narcissist or bad energy when you're trying to have a direct line to the divine and you want to have premonition, you want to have gut feeling, you want to have this thing about you that when you walk into a room, you can see who's not authentic and who's not, or who is. And that's the thing that the Scorpios naturally tap into. But we die 1,000 deaths so we can die again. Because for us, we are the detective of the soul. We are the detective of integration. We are the detective because we want to go into the dark places where no man has gone before, where every man may be feared to go. We want to go there because we are curious human beings and we want to know what is inside that dark nook and cranny. Because if that dark nook and cranny is going to affect how I grow, how I see the world, I want to go in there and I want to change how I view my reality right now. And so when we decided to do this Noni fast, prior to me making that announcement, I had taken a trip to Arizona. And I had decided that I was going to drive on this trip because I really needed to like sit down with myself, my soul self. And don't you like sometimes when you drive, you don't have nobody bothering you, you turn off your phone, you go into the I am. You're able to sit and you're looking at the scenery, you're talking to yourself, you're giving, you're really getting in there. And so I had decided that I was going to go to Arizona. Arizona is about a 12, 13 hour drive from where I'm at. So it was a very good opportunity for me to spend time with self. And as I was spending time with self, I started asking my angels, I go, help me remember attachments. Help me remember people that are attached to me. Help me remember the people that unknowingly attach themselves to me. And I didn't even know they attached themselves to me. Because I want to purge my very being. I want to take that tapestry that has been painted on with life, with confusion, with things I didn't even understand, but I was still trying to paint. I wanted that to be clear. I wanted that to be gone. I wanted, what do we say? We're in a new world. We're changing. Things are happening right before our eyes, just like that. Just like that. It's happening right before our eyes. So we're in a new world. I wanted to be the new person for the new world. I didn't want to carry stuff from back there into this. Because the battle that we're going in with the feminine and the masculine, because this ain't about the right or the left. This is not about what kind of shoes you have on. This is not about how your hair is fixed, which I like my hair fixed. I'm just saying, I like my hair fixed. This is not about that. It's about the feminine and it's about the feminine and the masculine. Because if the feminine and the masculine, if they're not cohabitating, if they're not mating, if they're not doing any of that, you know what? We will be extinct, just like the Mayans. The Mayans were extinct. Okay, you will be hearing about the human race in a history book from some alien, because we choose not to mate, to get hot and heavy, because we so mad at each other. So the reason we did this Noni fast is to begin to love ourselves. Because when we love ourselves, guess what happens? Well, I know me. When I love myself, I'm really horny. I am really off the hook horny. When I love myself, like I want to do the fuckaroo. Okay? So, how do we get to that place to love ourselves? A beautiful thing is, remember, ladies, you are the Ashua. You are the divine essence of the water. And who are we? We're 80% water. Scientists believe that, every aspect of our world is encompassed with water. A lot of spiritual people believe water is God. Because without the existence of water, we cannot exist. So who are you? You are the essence of that thing. Queens. Queen, wait. I don't know where it is. Shoot, I don't know where it is. But I have like a queen hat. But I don't know what I did with it. Because I was going to put on my hat. My queen. Because we are queens. We are queens. We are divine queens. And so we have forgotten who we are. We have forgotten our power. We got caught up in the narrative of the talk, the chatter, the whispering. And you know what? We have our ears so close to the wall that we can't even see ourselves. We can't see how beautiful, how amazing, how magnificent the feminine energy is. The man is the tapestry for the colors of the feminine energy. And when that man's foundation, his tapestry is strong and it's taut and it's tight, then she can move in movement. And she can literally feel his tapestry up with colors. The beauty of that. She can literally color by color, stroke by stroke, create this masterpiece that he will look upon for years to come. Yes, yes, we are here. Like, girl, you know what? You got it. When we know who we are in our divine place, in our divine essence, Ashua will rise in them. And guess what? You know why the men, you know why the masculine energy, if we come together and we get ourselves together, you know why the divine masculine will actually wake up? Because you know I told you the story about Ashua. If Ashua is the water, and the water is the element of all things that grow, what happens if y'all don't have her? You cease to grow, you cease to hunger, you cease to thrive, you cease to do anything. This is not a prideful thing, this is only nature. This is called the constitution of life. It is the constitution of life. So as she closes her noning and she begins to really see who she truly is, she could hide on a rock in the depths of the forest, and he will find her. He will find her from her beacon of light that is expansive within her. So as you clean and as you begin to heal your mother womb, to heal your father womb, you begin to feel a little different about yourself, him, her. It changes how you see this reality in all is magnificent. I think I said a couple of weeks ago, you know, I deal with women all day long. And the crazy thing, when I chose to do the Noni Fest and to go live with it, I did not know. I just knew how it worked for me. I did not know how people were going to be affected. I had no clue. But one thing, I had a young lady tell me two days ago, and I just talked to her maybe a couple of weeks ago about this, and she goes, you know, hey Sarah, you're right. The moment I did that. Oh yes, Noni juice. You know what? I forgot about that. I just got it. Yeah, you gotta know this. You know, you ain't right. I got a dirty mind. I'm sorry. My mind just went everywhere. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so funny. Well, anywho, I went off track. That was funny. Oh my God. I know it wasn't meant to be funny, but my mind went into the dirt. It went down in the toilet. You know how Scorpios, they always have one foot in the toilet. So, anywho, it's so interesting because she comes to me and she goes, "Man, that really works." And I go, "Yeah, yeah." And all you do is you just clean the house. All you're doing an energetic clean house. You open the door and you just sweep. It's an energetic sweep. And what's so interesting doing that sweep, that energy catapults your dreams, hopes, wishes, and desires, whatever that may be. If that desire is that you meet someone to love, if that desire is that you increase your level of income in your job, if that desire that you want more flow in your house, or you want something, I am telling you, this works. This will change your freaking life. And then with what you do, it makes you conscious of people that literally, I don't know if guys deal with this, but I think guys do to a certain level. Especially if you're a fine man, yeah, you're gonna deal with it. But the thing with women deal with a lot is that men will come into their auric field, like they'll be taking a walk, like you see it all day long. You'll see it even with grown men, at stopped at crosswalks, energetically looking at little girls like, what is wrong with you, like that kind of crap. Now realize that is going on all over. Women, females, period. There's so many times that I'm walking somewhere and somebody will just abruptly stop their car in the middle of the street. That's an energetic intrusion. And I never knew that until like last week. It's an energetic intrusion of oneself. And it's so nonchalant and so like you don't even realize it's happening. And so what a Noni Fest does, it clears out all that junk, all that collective energy that likes to come in, and it clears out your chakra, and it also gives you discernment, and then it gives you that gut instinct to know thyself more than anything in the world. And when you know thyself, you know when somebody's coming into your world nefarious. And I think we've been talking about it. We've been talking about how we get into these relationships, and the person, you give and you give and you give, and that person only came to rob, steal, and destroy your soul and your soul space. It is not fair. It is not fair that you go in 100% and then someone goes and plays games or play mind games with you. And you know what? When you don't give your body to everybody, you are able to discern when somebody is coming in there with bad juice. I'm just saying, bad juice. And I mean on a energetic way. But it could be a physical way also. And so as we begin to do this, and I've been doing it, like I said, for quite some time, and I get very gnarly sometimes because, I've been doing this for a minute. And we are creatures of intimacy. We're creatures that desire connection and closeness, right? And so, oh, the body shifters. Oh, man, yeah. The shapeshifters. They also will come in. You can be sleeping literally with a shapeshifter. And what they do is they feed, and what a shapeshifter is, it is a dark energy that cloaks themselves in human form. And as they cloak themselves in human form, and trust me, you cannot identify them. And how do you know that you're round one? A lot of times, because I'm I'm just gonna raise my hand. If any of you guys have ever been around a shapeshifter, what she was just talking about, yes, 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 baby. I got you. I got you on that. If you know what that is, put a thumbs up. Because what happens is they cloak themselves. And you remember I told you the first of 2020, I saw these spirits coming out of the ground. They gotta go somewhere. So that's what shape shifting is. They go into people a form, and then they try to have engagement with you, and that's why I say it's so important for you to keep your place. Know thyself. Know thyself. If I can't say it once, if I can't say it twice, know thyself. Because knowing thyself, no one can have power. Number one, you have to say yes to that. Number two, they can't just take it from you. They have to have permission, and you give them permission. A permission contract is not by verbal. A lot of times it's by action. A lot of times it's an actionary word. Okay, so what they do, literally, let me tell you, I had this friend. Oh my God, I had this friend, and everywhere we went, every time I was hanging out with her, it was chaos. It was always chaos. And I'm going like, what the freaking A? Because I'm real, like I like my flow. If I can't get flow, you gotta go. You gotta go if I can't get flow. I can't be around people that don't give me no flow. You gotta go. You gotta go. So I remember we was at this concert, so we did a selfie, right? And we did a selfie, and when we went to do the selfie, oh my God, I saw her in true form, and she literally was a shapeshifter, changed my freaking life. So the reason why when you're around a shapeshifter, the reason they behave that way and the reason there's chaos around you, because the only way they can exist is if you're in fear or you're in the ego. The moment you are copacetic, you can see right through them. And I encourage you guys, if you guys go live, I go live, but I wear my stone. I have stones everywhere. I do not play with nefarious people. You got to go. If you take my flow, you got to go. It's just the way it is. So the Noni fast really helps you identify so much. I mean, your intuitive value becomes very, 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 very sensitive. And like an example, I was at a grocery store, and I was sitting at the grocery store, and all a moment I was at the register, and I could feel the grocery store. This It's like a little small, like, convenience store, but not quite. And the moment he came into the grocery store, I could feel his presence. See, that's when you're doing a Noni fast. It literally clears you. It clears you from all nefarious people. No one can just, and also it changes how you think about laying with somebody, because this is my sacred place. This is my sacred place, and I'm very uncomfortable about just sharing it with just anyone. I won't share that with just anyone, because it's as a precious portal, not only to my soul, but to whatever they want to do to you. And the one thing I want to say, and we talk about this almost every time I go live, is that when you're dealing with someone that has narcissism, that's why, and I'm gonna say it out loud, they don't like it. If you don't like it, if you come across this page and you narcissist and you don't like it, and you have a problem with it, and all of a sudden that triggers you, you probably are a narcissist. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna help you out. I'm just gonna help you out, and just because you go to counseling, don't make you not narcissist. Because a lot of narcissist people want to go to counseling because they want to figure out the every detail about narcissism so they can continue to be crazy. So what is so crazy is once you do this, what it does, because I really believe that the stuff that I've been hearing from the chair, the stuff that I've been dealing with in my own personal life is that narcissistic energy needs to feed. And I really believe it's a dark energy. I think it's a demon. I'm just gonna say it's a demon. I'm calling you out. You are a demon. They're demons. And a lot of times, how you know, because you could feel their pheromones. Their pheromones are really off. You can't, and that's why, see, and that's why that's why you really want to have your noni cleansing. And men can do it too. You just abstain and you do a mantra. And it really will help you identify people like that because they have like a weird stench in their energy. I can't really explain it. Some of them have smells. Some of them have like really unique smells. And they will be real nice to you, and then they will, like I have a girl that I'm working with now, and she was with this guy for forever, and now he's ghosting her. And like I told you, what ghosting is the inability. That's what ghosting is, the inability to be true to yourself. You hide and you run because you cannot communicate how you feel. I'm just gonna help you. And if that's you, I seriously would encourage you to get some help. And I wouldn't go to a traditional therapist. I would go to a holistic therapist. I would go to a shaman because that's kind of like that's an energy that's hard to remove from people. But what's so interesting is that the horrible things that people will do to another person. You can't be in your right mind to do something so horrible to somebody and be okay with it, to literally be okay with it, because you're leaving these people like um this one girl, like I could feel her energy like on point when she's having a bad day with this guy. And when somebody can affect your life and affect your womb and affect how you think, how you see, how you make it through your day like that, something is wrong with that. So really, this is an opportunity to like free yourself, man. It's like to free you because you're actually being calculated about your growth. You're being calculated about what you want, what you see, how you see it, I mean, you have so much control when you allow someone, when you allow yourself to take control over how you live your life. And I have been extremely grateful and blessed because I did my Noni fast. I look forward to showing you guys the beauty of the cleanse, the beauty of it, what it does for you, and how it changes your life. And like I always tell you guys, I don't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do too. I did it. It was the best thing that I could ever do. I feel more centered. I feel more, I feel good at where I'm at right now. And even though there's a lot of crazy stuff going on around us and everything, I feel at peace. So I will say this again. Follow me, subscribe, so other people can get this information. And I really appreciate you guys coming on, showing up, showing out. And I look forward to having my daughter on and us having the discussion. I have been so blessed with my daughters. I feel like the most luckiest mom in the world. And make a stand, because the moment you let them go, you open space for the dream of your life. Let it go and have the dream of your life. Which one do you want to choose? Let it go or the dream of your life? I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you later. And you have a good night. Namaste.